If you're in the market for a crossover SUV that's a plug-in hybrid, check out the Outlander's version of it. This nice GT all-wheel drive version is one beautiful example. This one's a clean Carfax vehicle from sunny California. Very low miles for 2019, only 5,267 miles at the time of making this video. This was very, very lightly used. Beautiful shape inside out. In fact, it's almost near new condition. It still even has a twinge of that new car smell. This thing is absolutely beautiful, and it's very nicely equipped with options. I can't see too much else that it could have that it doesn't have already. A really nice vehicle. Not cheap. Original MSRP was $43,000 with delivery fee. And this is a plug-in hybrid. So it has a small battery. You can go about, let's see, we go about 22 miles. The EPA says it's about 22-mile range just under electricity alone. Then after that, it's just going to act like a regular hybrid vehicle. So the battery will charge off for regenerative braking and charge a little bit off the engine running, so it can still shut down, the engine can shut off and run on electric power for a short amount of time, like in stop and go traffic or at low speeds, even when you use all the electrical power, just by acting like a regular hybrid. So acting like a regular hybrid, you're going to average 25 miles per gallon. So that's a combination of city and highway driving, which is pretty good. It's definitely better than a regular gas version of the Outlander. And on top of that, this thing has a good amount of power too. But with the ability to drive 22 miles just under electric power alone, that's the ace in the hole. Because the thing is that, you know, a lot of people don't drive more than 20, 30 miles a day. I'm a perfect example. My commute's about 10, I didn't say 10, but 20 to 30 miles a day. So what I would do, I actually own an EV myself. I have a Tesla, but what I would do if I own this is I'd charge it at home. I'd drive to work. I'd find a little 3-prong 110 power outlet and charge it at work. The nice thing is, because this has such a small battery, being a plug-in hybrid, you know, the battery is going to, you know, fully charge probably in about, 4 to 8 hours. So you find a little outlet, you plug it in at work, and then when you're done, you can, drive it home, and you might never have to use well, not ever, but it'll probably be very rare just in your daily commuting that you'll have to use the engine. But the nice part is, if you're road tripping, if you want to drive to Portland, go down the Oregon coast, unlike a regular EV where you're going to have to stop and charge it, and sometimes, in most cases, to get a full charge, even at a fast charger, it's about 45 minutes to an hour. The nice thing about this is once the battery's depleted, you can just run it off gas. So, you can, if you're on a road trip, you just go to a gas station and fill it up. You don't have to worry about fast charging. So, EVs are nice. The Tesla that I own is great, but, the fully charged usable range for me is about 150, 180 miles. Which is fine, but sometimes if we need to, do road trips or drive a little further, then we would rely on one of probably our gas-powered vehicles to do that and use the EV for around town driving. But maybe if you're a single vehicle household and you want to, have an electric vehicle, but you have range anxiety, then a plug-in hybrid would be a great one to consider, just like this. And this is beautiful. You have a nice leather-up steering wheel. You have these nice steering wheel paddle shifters. Really beautiful interior. Really nice. You have this imitation carbon fiber. Really looks beautiful. Heated front seats. This is to lock it into four-wheel drive. You have a heated steering wheel. We have a great infotainment system of a Rockford Fosgate audio system. If you like music, you'll definitely like the Rockford Fosgate sound system. It does have some apps. It might actually even have an Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Well, it says iPod right there, so I'm willing to bet it at least has Apple CarPlay. I'll check on that for you. Then we have a backup camera, of course. We have a moonroof. We have an integrated compass in the mirror. Universal garage door opener. Really nice, beautiful interior. Really great color combination, white on light gray interior. We also have lane departure warning. Adaptive cruise control. Nice, comfortable leather seats. The leather's in beautiful shape. Like I said, this thing is pretty close to new condition. You're going to have a hard time finding one mark on it, so it's a beauty. And the nice thing is it's a compact, so it's great for parking it and maneuvering it around city and urban environments, but it still has a decent amount of cargo space. I'm 6'2". I'm very comfortable back here. We have a power rear liftgate. Lots of storage back here, and of course you can fold down the seats for even more storage space. You have a power outlet back here. That's a subwoofer for the Rockford Fosgate sound system. You have a little additional storage under here as well. Inflator kit. So we have an inflator kit for the spare tire, and they have this stuff. It's kind of like this goo that will fill in any air leaks in the tires. So that eliminates a spare tire and saves weight and space. So you have the inflator kit and that gel that will fill up any holes in the tire if you get a puncture. And then this is the charger for the vehicle. Just works off a regular 110 outlet. Since it's a small battery, that's really all you'll need for home charging. I believe it's also able to DC fast charge. And obviously with DC fast charging, you should be able to get a full charge probably in about a half hour. But being a plug-in hybrid, I don't see any reason to DC fast charge it. Charge it at home, charge it at work, and then run it off the engine when the battery gets drained. That's what I would do. Really beautiful styling. They did a great job styling the Outlander, and it definitely has its own look to it. You can set yourself apart from that the usual sea of crossover SUVs we see out there. They really did a great job styling and designing the Mitsubishi Outlander. It's a great compromise between features, performance, build quality, and durability. There's the engine and the electric motor and inverter and stuff for the electric motor, all in the engine compartment. Nice clean engine compartment. And another thing about the Outlander, if you do value Japanese build quality, not all Japanese makes are built in Japan anymore. Even our Infiniti brand, not all our Infinitis are made in Japan. But if you do value Japanese build quality, there's always a good way to check if you're curious. As you look at the VIN number, if it begins with a J, that means the vehicle was built and assembled in a plant in Japan, which this one was done. So awesome. We have complimentary shipping to Washington and Oregon and Idaho. We can put this in our car hauler, we can tow it to you. So with our mobile delivery service, this beautiful Outlander plug-in hybrid can be all yours without leaving your neighborhood or even your driveway. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you soon.